All right, everybody, we are back. Today we are doing Duels. This is the map 4 lakes. You can see the water and the walls and the bush and the jump pads. It's a bit of an interesting one. I went to look up the win rates, and these are the win rates, the top 10 for 600 to 1500 trophies. Shout out to Brawl Time Ninja for the stats. Now here you can see I'm against a Bo, a Daryl, and a Leon. Now, generally on this map, I think the long-range brawlers and the gap closers are better. You can see I'm just trying to land my shots and dodge his, and I actually land all my shots and get the kill on him while dodging some of his. Now I'm against a Daryl, and I know obviously I outranged the Daryl, but if the Daryl rolls on me, there's not too much I can do. I put my little slow trap just in case, do a little extra damage and a slow. Hopefully that can help me out. But from the win rates, you can see it's a lot of long-range characters. So that's why I chose the 3 characters I chose, who are 2 snipers essentially, even though one of the snipers is a support. Here you can see I actually use my super, get a bunch of damage, and actually kill him right before his bullets would have killed me. And now Leon is tricky because both of his gadgets are quite good and his star power that heals him is good. I assume the one that went on the jump pad was him, which it is. Now he goes in that bush and I have no idea if he's gone invisible, if he's coming at me, or if he's still in the bush. So I'm just playing it like he came at me, even though he hasn't yet. Now I could tell he came out because the clone takes extra damage, and I actually dodge his attacks enough. And I actually get the kill on him and get all 3 of them with Belle. That one went very well. Now Eve is definitely one of the best brawlers for this map because it's definitely easier for her to dodge because she can go on the water if she needs to. Now here I'm just trying to dodge her shots while landing mine. It's also easier for her to hit people because she can get these different angles because she can be on the water. She also has one of the best gadgets because she can jump out of harm's way while leaving behind a little, whatever you call it, and it'll deal some damage to prevent healing on the enemy. Now here I land all my shots and get the Eve, luckily. But the Eve super could also be used to tank shots or prevent healing, so it is quite good. B is also another very good character because B has so much damage and can deal with tanks or snipers, and B has a great gadget that can block shots or slow tanks, and I actually get the kill on B as well there. Now it's going to be tough to fight Chester with Belle, but I just have to aim better than him. And now, the reason I chose Belle is because, yes, she is a sniper, which is very handy, but her super also puts a mark on them so that they take more damage, which definitely helps me fight tanks and helped me kill the Daryl in that last game. Now here, I'm just trying to land a couple without him landing, and I get him very low, 400 health. No shutout today. I'm on my 2nd character. Now, Lola has decent range, and she has quite a bit of damage if you can land all her shots. But of course that is hard, and she is more of, a gem grab or heist character even. But I'm just trying to land some shots. Unfortunately, it doesn't go that well. I'm trying to get my super, and then I can use my gadget for some healing. And he actually comes after me, and I have my star power, which I'll show you in a second. And that's the gadget to heal. And this is the star power, which means my last round will do an extra 30 damage. And that's actually how I killed the Chester there. Now, I decided to switch it up, get some new brawlers, so I have Jean, Bonnie, and Meg. Now, Jean is great. He has so much range, and his super is very good to pull people, and then you can use the gadget to knock them back and get a little heal, so it's a nice little interrupt, knockback, wombo combo. Such a good range on his basic attack to keep poking them and prevent them from healing and charging your super. Now here I'm really just trying to keep him low so that once I do get my super, I can pull him and do the little wombo combo with my auto attacks. Unfortunately, right as I was about to kill him, he gets his super with the shield. So unfortunately I wasted my super there pulling him. That definitely sucks, but it's okay. Now I have Bonnie and I still have my gadget to increase my movement speed and attack speed. Now here I actually see I've landed on him twice, and then I increase my movement speed and attack speed to land on him 2 more times and get the kill. So that was great. Otis is definitely a tough one because his super will counter me completely. But I'm hoping to just get him low enough to jump on him and not let him charge his super. Now here, he gets very low, and I could have tried to jump on him, but it just felt risky, so I was just being patient, trying to play it a little smarter. I see him going for the jump. That's fine. He still has to either come towards me or take on some gas. So here you can see he's pretty low. I land one more here, and then I land another one. And I think he's going to use his super, so I quickly use mine, and the landing damage kills him before he can use his super on me. Now it's Bonnie against Crow. Luckily, I have a bunch of health to deal with his poison, and I do outrange him a bit. And I know that he has that advanced movement speed, which is making it harder for me to hit, but he does have such little health. And here he actually jumps at me, so I just activate my gadget, and I two-shot him. It was very strange, but anyways, I got the win. I'm not complaining. I switched it up with some more characters. I got Byron, Edgar, and Mandy. Now Byron is probably not the best duel character, but he's okay because he does have that self-heal. He has long range, and his super is very good because it can heal him quite a bit and damage enemies quite a bit, so he definitely has a bunch of great versatility. And I chose Edgar because there's just certain characters that Mandy and Byron would not be able to deal with. They just really would not have the tools needed, so I just chose Edgar to help deal with that and manage that. Now I'm just waiting for my super because it automatically charges with Edgar so that I can jump on the spike and hopefully get him. Now I was assuming he would throw some attacks my way, but he actually just ends up waiting for me, so I jump on him quickly before he has time to react, and he only hits me with 1 auto attack, I believe. Now I am against Daryl, which is a bit unfortunate because Daryl has a lot of health and a lot of damage close range, which is Edgar's range, so it's going to be tough. But he supers on me, and then I dodge one of his shots and super on him, and then he supers back on me and I barely live, and then I super back on him and I activate my gadget to soak up his damage, and then I end up getting the kill. I had to use my gadget twice though for the 2,000 shield, so 4,000 total, and luckily that saved me. Now I assume the Crow would super on me, but he actually does not, and he's playing a little smarter, trying to get the poison on me, and I'm just waiting for my super, and I super right on him, but he actually supers away, which is fine, and activates the slow gadget, and does catch up to me and poison me and kill me, and that's very unfortunate. It's going to be a tough one here because Mandy is quite a long range sniper and she gets extra range when she stands still, but Crow is so fast and he has decent range and decent damage, so I definitely have to just try to stay out of his range and hurt him, because if he gets his super I'm probably dead. So here I've just extended my range to try and get him as he tries to come towards me for some damage, and I keep hitting him once or twice, but he's healing up, and I've really got to be careful not to let him poison me. He gets me poisoned once there, but I land that second one very nicely with my extended range. That was great. Alright, some more new characters. It's Jean again, but we never got to use Meg last time, and now it's 8-bit. Now here, I realize I'm against Grom, and I know where he is, so I'm just trying to stay out of his range, heal back up to full, speed it up a little bit for you here, and I'm just trying to land any damage that I can, but focusing more so on dodging his attacks so that he doesn't get a super, and so that I can live until the gas comes and presses him towards me. Now he used his gadget for 3 attacks, so I make sure I dodge that one. He hits me once, but then the gas actually gets him. So that was good. Against the Grom, definitely focus on dodging. Of course, also you're attacking, but dodging is the big one. Now here against the Gray as well, because if he gets his super, he can, get me over a wall while I'm trying to heal. He can do all sorts of stuff. And I'm worried here he might gadget me through the non-indestructible wall there. So you see me throw a couple basic attacks, but he is not doing that. He is just trying to land 1 or 2 on me to try and get his super. But the gas is coming and he is quickly losing position and getting a worse and worse position. He takes some damage by the gas. I just keep attacking him to try to prevent him from healing, but he's also attacking me, and the gas ends up killing him as well. So, you know, if Gene's working, I'll stick with it. And now I'm just trying to dodge the Byron attacks because the poison is annoying because I am unable to heal. Now, I'm really just focusing. But now quickly back to this map. You really do want the longer range characters, as you can see, or at least a gap closer. And that would be, you know, a jump. I was playing Edgar earlier, or a roll when I was against the Daryl earlier, etc. There's a few different ones. And earlier on, you saw how I beat the bow, even though he probably has the higher DPS, because you have to really focus on dodging. And, you know, we saw the win rates. I wouldn't recommend throwers, but you can really win any matchup with skill, and go get these duel wins. I love you guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. New video every Thursday. Have a great day. I love you guys. Peace out.